Hey everybody, it's Laura. Wow, what a week this has been, right? There's been a lot going on this week. And so I want to just talk a little bit about, don't worry, nothing too controversial, but I want to talk a little bit about two ideas: corrective change discomfort and meeting a person where they are today. And you know I always look at things through the lens of Pilates. So here's what that's gonna look like today. Life lessons of Pilates. I had a colleague one time and she used to talk about corrective change discomfort. And I thought it was such a great way to say that. Because as you're going through change, as you're creating and facilitating change in your body, sometimes it's a little uncomfortable. It doesn't mean it's hurting. It's just you're not quite certain in that new space, and your body has to take some time to get comfortable in that new space. So that's what we call corrective change discomfort. It might not feel normal. It might not feel, initially good in your body, and it takes a while to get used to that. And so, change doesn't come overnight. Just Pilates said, Rome was not built in a day, right? We didn't get to this magnificent place of Rome all overnight. It took decades, it took centuries, thousands of years. And we didn't get to today overnight either. This is a process. It's happened over a long period of time. Your body didn't get to where it is today like that. You had your childhood that affected your body today. You had what you did in your young adulthood or later after your children, or what you've been doing since retirement. All of those things affect where your body is today. And so I think it's important that we also meet everybody's body where they are today in this moment. Everybody's experience in the past has been different. Everybody's body structure is different. And then everybody's experience in their activity level has been different. And all of those things affect the body where it is today. And when someone comes into the studio, I'm not judging that body on where it is. I'm assessing that body and seeing what it is that we can do to create balance and to create harmony, internal harmony, right, in the body. So we have to work over time to be able to make those changes. It can't just happen overnight. And if it does happen overnight, change in the body is going to happen. It could happen in a car accident. It could happen with a surgery, and those things are instantaneous. Those things are a little bit more, cause more turmoil in the body instantaneously. It will affect change, but that's like, a harsh way to create change. But to create change over time can be more challenging, and it takes more patience and more grace and more forgiveness. And not judging your body that it's not happening like that it can't change in one day, it can't change in 1 week, it may not even change in 1 year or even 10 years for that matter. But we do the best that we can every day. When you walk into the studio, when you sit down on your mat, wherever you are in that moment, you try to do the best you can in that moment to affect change for the better in your body, without judgment, without harsh thinkings. You want to be kind and generous and gracious to your body and be thankful that you're doing this work. And I think if we could all just approach our life in that way, again, life lessons of Pilates, if we could approach our own life in that way, if we can approach each other's life in that way, and to have a little bit of grace and non-judgment and a little more tolerance in the world. There's so much going on right now that sometimes we just need to take a moment to breathe and to assess where we are in the moment and to just try to make better choices, whatever that is, in whatever moment that is that we are in control of our own mind, we are in control of our own body, and we are in control of our own behavior. And in how we treat ourselves is the same as how we're going to treat others. So as we're looking at trying to create balance in our body, balance in the world around us, I think it's just important that we approach that, meeting the body, meeting the person with where they are today, without judgment, and to give grace and kindness where we can. Yeah. So that's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. And I want you to know that I'm thinking of you guys. I'm thinking of everybody out there. And if we can affect our own life, if we can affect one person next to us, those people can affect somebody else out there. And there's that ripple effect out in the world. So start with what you can control. Start with yourself. And then see where that can lead out to others. And I hope you guys are doing great. I miss you guys. Send me a text, an email, whatever you got. I'd love to hear from you all. Sending you lots of grace and love and care from here out to you. Bye.